Hey guys, and welcome to Petrolped, and welcome to my COVID-19 daily vlog. Uploading a new video every evening at 6 PM to keep you sane during lockdown. Well, yes, it's time for another Peddler's Rides. And many of you have asked for some hot hatches, so this one's for you guys. Now, before we get stuck into this episode, as I am joined by my pups chilling out in their favourite place, I want to bring you two Peddler's pups, and these really are pups. The first one, sent in by Keith Grafton, is Monty. Now, Monty is a Spinoni cross Fox Red Labrador, and I think he is absolutely adorable. And then the second Peddler's pup on this episode, sent in by Peter Sayer, is Daisy Dot. And Daisy Dot is a bearded collie puppy. Very, very cute. So I've got lots and lots of pups. I'm going to be doing 2 per episode, and I've got some other animals as well. Now then, let's get cracking with the subject of this episode, which is hot hatches. And we're going to start, I've had also quite a few people asking for some fast forward action. So we're going to start with a guy called Shah, and he's going to tell us all about his fast forward story, and in particular his Ford Focus RS.
Hello, my name is Shah. I want to share with you my fast forward owner experience. The car that you see in front of you is the Mark III Focus RS with a few mounting upgrades. I ordered this, or the deposit anyway, put the deposit down in March 2015, took delivery in April 2016, and besides the mounting upgrade, I've also swapped out the sync for the Ford Sync 3 system. In terms of history, you probably know, or most of you will know, that Ford have made an RS version for the Mark I, Mark II and the Mark III Focuses. I've owned the Mark II Focus RS and also the special edition, which was the RS 500 for the Mark II. I fear that this may be the last petrol-only fast, high-performance hatchback we get from Ford, and there's even doubt that the expected hybrid RS for the Mark IV Focus that might not occur, given the current situation with COVID and probably inability of Ford, to be able to afford the R&D when the car is only going to have a European customer base. In terms of other history, I've also owned the warm hatchback, the Mark I Focus ST170, which wasn't great, but the Mondeo ST220, the V6 version, which came out about the same time, was absolutely brilliant. In terms of other cars, my wife has the Focus ST, the Mark III ST, which is great little car. Not as good as this, obviously, in the wet. This Focus is absolutely amazing.
Now, Shah, I must say, beautiful car, although I do like the RS 500 special edition that you had. And I've also got your other video of the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, and you never know, that might be coming in another episode. But thank you very much for sending that in. Really do love the Focus RS. Brilliant car to drive. Next, we are heading over to Joe Bradley. Now, Joe sent in a video of his Audi S1. And I have to admit, I've never driven an Audi S1, although I desperately want to because I think they look brilliant. And mate, the spec of this car is absolutely on it.
Hi, I'm Joe. This is my 2018 Audi S1 competition. This is most possibly the highest spec S1 in the country, with every single factory option fitted to the vehicle, just including the Quattro exterior pack and the Quattro interior pack, to mention a couple there. Got the red bits in the headlights just up here, that comes part of the Quattro exterior pack. The little grey splitter down the bottom. Other things I've done is the little black bits here in front of the headlights, the RS grille with the red Quattro logo on the bottom, and the splitter down the front here with the red pinstripe. Also done a sun strip to it as well there. Around the side, 18-inch diamond cut alloys with the splitter coming down the bottom. The Quattro exterior pack also gives you this little silver Quattro logo down the side, as you can see just there. Aluminium mirrors to show you that it is an S model. There's the back end of it. Don't know wiper delete. Got a panoramic sunroof in there as well. Coming into the interior of the vehicle, got Daytona grey seats, or coloured seats should we say, colour interior, with the Bose surround sound system, and it sounds absolutely incredible in this car. As well, part of the interior pack with the Audi S1, you get the gear knob here, the aluminium gear knob. This centrepiece here is painted in a choice of colours. I believe you can have red, blue, black or yellow. The owner before me has gone for the Misano red in the centre there. Normally that is a fabric or a plasticky type, similar to your dashboard. Quattro interior pack also gives you these little red rings in here. I've added these myself. Custom car mats with my Instagram logo down the bottom, also in red trim. Also, through every single factory option, we have heated seats. We also have the parking assist, which is the full front and rear parking assist, drive select, and obviously heated seats for the other side. As you can see, the Bose done a flat bottom steering wheel as well. And with the Quattro exterior pack, you get the wing back seats, which are the E-style seats. If we come to the back end, fold the seats down, and there's the back end of the seats with my little quote. I've got one either side, another quote from Paul Walker there. But these are the back end of the wingback seats you can get with the, again, choice of colours on the top parts with the Quattro logo. Very smart. Back end of the vehicle, again in Daytona grey, as opposed to normal black leather interior, full leather interior in this car. With the S1 logo, as you can see on the back of that seat as well. Life is too short to drive boring cars. Very true quote there, and I believe some of you will agree. Featuring the 2-litre TFSI petrol engine, 231 brake horsepower out of this car. 0 to 60 around 5.5 seconds. And there you have it. I forgot to mention that the exterior is finished in Daytona grey pearl. Very beautiful car this, and that is my entry for the hot batch category. Thank you.
Yep, beautiful spec. Loved the seats and the red detailing inside, and I really like the quotes you've got on the back of the seats as well. Thought that was very, very smart. Beautiful car, I must say. Now then, I'm trying to bring together, although I haven't driven an S1, I have driven a Ford Focus RS, and I have driven the next car. I'm rather partial to a Hyundai i30N, both the hatch and in this case, the fastback. So we're going over to someone who forgot to put their name on the video submission, but I only know you as Escolab, but your i30N fastback is very nice. So let's take a look at it, shall we?
Quick thank you to Petrolped for introducing my car. This is my daily drive, the Hyundai i30 Fastback N. The engine is a 2-litre GDI engine with 271 brake horsepower, in overboost 275 brake. That's 353 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 60 in around 6.1 seconds. The tyres originally were Pirelli P0s. I've replaced these since then with Michelin Pilot 4Ss, which I found more durable. There are some interesting features like the front air ducts to help the cooling of the brakes. They're not blocked off like a lot of modern cars faking it. There's also a rear diffuser and bimodal exhausts, the sound of which you can actually change on board with the customization features. So inside you have a touchscreen multifunctional display where you can configure a lot of the car's features. I think one of the main features that I like is the customization of the actual car itself, where you can actually modify the powertrain settings for example, the engine response times, rev matching. There's also a mechanical, electronically controlled limited slip diff, which you can also modify. There's also chassis settings depending on kind of the surfaces that you're driving. I tend to put mine in normal because the Sport Plus mode is a little bit too hard for the UK roads, and then leave all the other settings turned up. Someone's actually worked out there in the region of about 1,600 different configurations that you can customise. The i30 comes with a manual 6-speed gear shift, which is what I actually prefer, although a dual clutch gearbox is in design, and I believe it's going to be released at the end of 2020. That's about it from me. Thanks massively again to Petrol Ped, and all you out there, stay safe.
Yeah, I know I've said this section is hot hatches, and you might argue the Fastback isn't a hatch, but I'm going to say something reasonably controversial here. I actually think the i30N Fastback is a better looking car than the hatch, and I think it drives better than the hatch as well. Get ready for the hate. Hate inbound, pups, hate inbound. Now, because these videos are much shorter than most of the submissions I've had, I'm actually going to squeeze 4 into this video. And if we're doing a video about hot hatches, we can't possibly not include the daddy of them all, the Golf GTI. And I must say, again, sorry mate, don't know your first name, I just know you as DJ M. Hughes, but your Golf GTI is a much loved example, so let's take a look at your pride and joy, shall we?
Here we have my pride and joy. It's a Volkswagen Golf GTI 2007 on a 57 plate. You see parked here glistening in the afternoon sun. She's finished it in graphite blue paintwork. She's thoroughly well looked after. She's my pride and joy, as I said. She's more or less stock, apart from a set of Bilstein B12 suspension and Powerflex bushes. As you can see, she's got 17-inch Monza style alloy wheels with the Go Faster red brake calipers. She's in pretty much immaculate condition, as best as I can keep her in, being a daily driver as well. So frequently washing and waxing her, give us nice shiny paintwork, as you can see. But no GTI wouldn't be complete without a set of tartan GTI seats. And also this is a manual car, which is raising necessity on these cars now. Brilliant, drives the car, engaging, etc. And would you believe this car's done 116,000 miles? I think the appearance of the car looks like she's done a lot less. Credit to owner, I think. Hope you like the car. Thank you.
What I love about this series is it doesn't matter how old a car is or what spec a car is, the love that you guys show your cars and how cherished they are, and what an amazing example that is. Honestly, it looks box fresh. It looks like it's just driven off the dealer forecourt, and yet it's done 116,000 miles. An absolute tribute to you. Congratulations. Beautiful, beautiful car, and you've got to love driving a Golf GTI. They are brilliant things. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode of Peddlers Rides. 4 cars, yeah. Celebrating the hot hatch, and not a Mini among them. Well, who would have thought? But I hope you enjoyed it. There are plenty more episodes of Peddlers Rides coming your way, but I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. And we'll see you on the next episode of COVID-19 Daily Vlog. Are you all right up there? You're chilling out? Oh, you're actually going to move, are you? Oh, it's such a tough life being a puppy, isn't it? Is it hard work? Oh, do you want cuddles? Do you? I think I've got a job now. Are you getting jealous? We'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Stay safe.